What's up guys, it's Black Ops, and recently based on my live streams and videos that I have up, I've had some people ask me about the way that I play Soldier and if I could offer any tips or tricks. Now I am by no means a top tier player of any sort, but I am consistent. Now before I get into this video, a lot of people are probably going to bash this, saying, oh, Soldier's the easiest thing to play in the whole game. Well, you know, that might be the case, but the thing about it is every character has a role to play. So the purpose of this video is hopefully to help you to become more consistent in the role of Soldier 76. So I'm going to touch on a few problems that I see and how to actually correct those problems. Problem number one, poor positioning and not understanding the role of Soldier 76. Granted, knowing a character's role and how to position them on each and every map is really important regardless of the character that you pick or the role that you're trying to fill on your team comp. But you have a problem when people start running in and trying to one-man army the enemy team without even playing into their team comp. It's only going to get you killed since Soldier is a rather squishy character as far as his amount of health is concerned. And being in the front of the action only allows the enemy team to focus their fire on you, which is going to melt you into a pile of hurt and send you back to the respawn point, which in turn will have you playing most of the match trying to catch up to the rest of your team just to get killed. Rinse and repeat, and then you've just made the job so much harder on your team to make any kind of progress, whether defending or attacking. The solution to this problem is pick a vantage point. If you notice, a bunch of times in my gameplay, I'm always in some type of vantage point. Pick one that isn't too far away from the action but gives you room to move around and pick your shots. Use this as an opportunity to call out shots and focus points to your teammates so they know where to focus their attack. Pro tip, don't do this unless you know what you're talking about and can stay calm while under the pressure of the match. Know when to push and when to fire from cover. You're playing the role of a soldier, not Rambo. A good soldier can actually help to control the ebb and flow of a match more so than other characters. Because of the way Soldier is actually balanced right now, he can do moderate damage at range, so you may not get a ton of solo eliminations from this, but by playing smart and staying alive, you can actually ease the strain of your team trying to make any kind of headway by consistently picking away at the enemy player's health bars. So this in turn gives your teammates time to reload, heal, or focus their positioning and force the enemy team to play a more conservative or slower approach. Problem number two, misuse of the biotic field or healing. Now I've seen a ton of gameplay of people dying with a biotic field available in their inventory. Like, what even is that? A solution to this is, even if you're getting shot at, pop that baby and heal up. It saved my butt in numerous gunfights. In fact, it can even be the difference in who walks away in a soldier versus soldier one-on-one. And don't be greedy with that health either. Don't let your teammates sit there and take a ton of abuse without rewarding them for being the awesome bullet sponges that they actually are. Seriously, dropping a biotic field right behind a Reinhardt or just around the corner from a choke point can give you and your teammates a much needed oasis to get some health, reload, and get a much needed breath before heading back into the fray. Now as a soldier, you should be dropping your biotic field as often as it's available while you're grouped up with your squad. But remember not to venture out away from your squad until your biotic is ready, so that in case you get into some trouble while you're on your own, you'll be able to heal up and not die, causing more strain and pressure for your team. Problem number three, ammo management. Like what? Look, this isn't Destiny where you have to run around and wait for ammo crates so that you can pop off a few more sniper shots or Mapador rounds.
Bruh.
The solution to this is to remember you literally have an unlimited amount of ammo. What? Is that a Reinhardt shield I see around the corner? Yeah, let's put some bullets on that thing. Zarya popping a shield, I'm popping Helix rockets on that baby. Any form of damage mitigation that's working for the enemy, as a soldier on your team, you should be doing everything you can to decrease the effectiveness of the enemy's defenses. Problem number four, ultimate misuse of your ultimate, or something like that. I've seen so many players pop the ultimate, drop into the middle of the enemy team like they're freaking Scarface,
Say hello to my little friend.
thinking that they're actually going to drop the entire enemy team and mow them all down. That's not going to happen. The solution to this is, look, when you pop your tactical visor, you can only hit one target at a time. Now, I'm guilty of this. I didn't know that for a long time, and I did the same thing. But focus on squishy characters when you use your ultimate. Pro tip, there's no shame in using your ult to bring down one of those squirrely hard to hit targets like Pharah, Genji, Tracer, Junkrat, or somebody like that your team is having a particularly hard time downing and getting them off their back. It's not a waste if it prevents any incoming DPS from hitting your team and making your team's job that much easier. Final tip for Soldier 76. Your sprint ability has 0 cooldown. There's no reason for you to be moving around at a regular speed unless you're focus firing on a specific character on the enemy team. You should be using your sprint ability non-stop. Not only does it make you a moving target, making you harder to hit, but it forces enemy players to concentrate harder on hitting you, which can open them up to attack from one of your teammates. You can also change angles of attack very quickly, which would force the enemy team to shift their focus from one side to the other, which can then open them up for attack in other areas. This is specifically effective against enemy Reinhardts, so use it with Tracers and other teammates to help bring those characters down. So to wrap it up, remember guys, as a soldier you're probably the most versatile player on the team. You can push when needed, call out valuable information to your team, and help to heal your team to fill holes that your dedicated healers can't quite get to at that moment, and move quickly to work those angles to shift the enemy team in your favor. Play smart, stay alive, and be a good teammate. These are just some basic tips based on the way that I play Soldier 76. Now, like I said earlier, there are much better players out there that can teach you much more advanced tactics, but the purpose of this video isn't to make you a grandmaster, it's to help make you an asset to your team instead of a handicap if that's where you were before. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, remember to smash the like and subscribe buttons, and until next time, Black Ops out.